With the December ACT scores coming out today, I want to make a quick video to help guide you guys through what you can learn from your score report. And make sure you guys stick around till the end because I'm going to tell you how you can actually get a full copy of the exact December test that you took along with your own score report that shows you exactly which questions you missed. Now, if you log in right now, what you're going to see is a composite score. It looks like this. One of my students was nice enough to let me use her login for this video. So we can see she got a 32. That's of course the big important score. You'll see your 4 subsection scores as well. You'll see your score for your math, your science, your English, and your reading. Your composite score is just your average of all those four scores combined. Now, what you can do to learn a little bit more is you can click on our My Score Details here, which is going to tell you a little bit more about each section. It will pop up this STEM score here. It's not particularly helpful. The STEM is just an average of the math and the science. Here, the 28 and 29 just round up from 28.5 to 29. Now, in the score details, we can only learn a little bit because we can't actually see the questions. So in the math, you can see how many questions you missed, and you can see some details about where you missed questions. As an example, say this student missed 2 functions questions, 1 geometry question, 2 probability questions. Now, unfortunately, that's only so helpful because I don't know if the 2 functions questions were really easy questions or hard questions. So it's kind of hard to tell if functions is like a real problem area. Now, if you notice any of these where you missed like a really high percentage of questions, let's say you only got like maybe 2 of the 6 stats and probability questions right, you might go, cool, that's a topic I need to study. But otherwise, it's a little bit difficult to tell too much from this. Same with science over here. We can see the interpreting data. These are more about like reading our charts and graphs questions. So if you missed a bunch of these, you need to make sure you're really paying close attention and learning how to read, interpret the data better. Our scientific investigation is more about like scientific thinking. There's usually fewer of these questions. The evaluation of models, inferences, these are often harder. But again, without seeing your exact test, there's only so much we can tell about kind of your problem areas. Now, if we go to the other sections here, English, we can see that these give us a little more insight, particularly the last one down here. This conventions of standard English is basically grammar rules. So this is a very, very heavily tested topic. Usually about half the questions or even more than half are going to be from this. And if you struggled here, you likely need to go sit down and really learn those grammar rules. This is one of the easiest places on the whole ACT to improve your score. So if you studied particularly or struggled in this section, especially in those conventions down here, that's really an easy place you can improve on for your next ACT. The knowledge of language is more like the conciseness, the redundancy questions, maybe the word choice or transitions. The production of writing is more of those like which choice questions, should I add or delete this information, those types of ones. Finally, reading here, these are not as helpful. It'll tell you the types of questions, but again, without seeing the exact passages, there's only so much we can kind of really understand from this and take as usable information to look forward. So what I recommend doing to actually review your test is order the test information release. So what you can do, if you've already ordered it, you can basically just wait. Usually the test comes out in about a week or 2. They'll send you a digital copy of the test along with your full score report. If you haven't ordered, you can scroll back to the top and it will say this test information release. So you can click on this button here and then it will take you over to a place where you can order it. It's $40, so if you can afford it, it is very helpful to actually be able to get the test and really review what happened on test day and learn from your mistakes, see where you need to study more, and of course, go ahead and get signed up for those future test dates in February and April. I always recommend signing up nice and early because those test dates often fill up so you can get a spot nice and close to home. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'll be posting lots more ACT videos in the coming weeks. Other than that, see you guys next time.